What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And I know it's been a few days since my last upload, but I promise we're going to get all the details on why that's been and what I've been doing in this downtime. So stay tuned and we'll get right into it. All right, guys. So as you can see on the screen right now, we have our most recent friendly war against Sticks and Ball. Very good war. We ended up edging them out. Just I think let's check how many triples, 17 and 13. So very good war from both sides. Just a lot of fun. We ended up missing one attack, but not a huge deal. We'll deal with that later. But yeah, so I've been AWOL the last couple days, and I know a lot of you probably think, oh, he's like giving up on YouTube or something like that. That was not the case. So right now we are on the precipice of starting two of our major leagues that War Whales focuses on, being MLCW and CWL. And we're also in the process of competing in 4 other tournaments. So there's a lot of negotiations, a lot of roster work that had to go on, a lot of just shuffling accounts around between like who we want to put on this master roster, who we want on this master roster, things like that. And being a clan leader, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do to make sure that things run smoothly. So me and the co-leaders over in War Whales were working pretty diligently, making sure we got everything correct heading into those next couple months. You know, a little bit of work in the front end, pay off in the back end. So that's what we've been doing. And I also have some pretty big announcements coming your way. I don't want to just spoil everything right away, but just to give one of them away now. War Whales and Cold September are going to be partnering up and not joining in as one clan, but what we're going to be doing is War Whales is going to be supporting Cold September through the management of our Town Hall 13 accounts, right? So they're doing mixed breakdown wars, which tend to be midweek wars. We do all Town Hall 13 wars, which tend to be on the weekends. So what that's going to end up doing for us is giving our Town Hall 13s, our, you know, the ones that are competing at a really high level, give them an opportunity to compete in mixed breakdown wars at a high level as well, instead of just kind of shoehorning everyone into this elite, you know, 15 versus 15, 25 v 25 kind of thing. We're going to give our players more room to grow and branch out as they play. And then it's also going to provide Cold September, because mixed breakdown clans tend to need Town Hall 13s, and it's harder to recruit as a mixed breakdown clan because you have fewer roster slots. So it's going to give them access to a pool of, you know, I think we got like 40 something accounts in War Wheels, and then uh, they'll get our whichever players who are doing very well. If they choose to go over there and play in Cold September, it kind of opens the door for them to do that. And of course, you know, I was in Cold September myself, so it's not like a stranger to stranger relationship. We're just kind of helping each other out. And it should be a lot of fun. Give me a lot of content to cover on both ends. Hopefully, I can catch up with some nice mixed breakdown stuff, and hopefully, we can help them out and they can help us out, and everyone will benefit from it. So, you guys can stay tuned for that. So, that's kind of semi big news. The other news that's going to be coming in the next day or so is going to be related to my channel specifically. It's going to be a giveaway for our 600 subscriber giveaway. So I won't spoil exactly what the giveaway is because I just need to hammer out some more details. But that's coming you guys very soon. And like I said, I apologize. It's been a busy couple days, but we're getting back to it. And we're going to start off with this video. And in this video particularly, we are going to be covering 2 different attacks. Both of them are going to be your Queen Charge Hybrid. Now, there's going to be a difference in the 2 of them. One of them is going to be using Zaps, and the other one is going to be using an early battle blimp to open up the Queen Charge leading into the Hybrid. So we're going to get into the first one. So I'll go ahead and show. We're going to come in here with, where is he? Did I pass him? Here he is. All right, so coming in against Deja Vu, and this is going to be Swizz. Now, the reason why I'm showing this base is this, one, because it was a great attack, and number 2, this is a perfect chance for me to go ahead and shout out Deja Vu. Anyone who has not heard of him or seen him, make sure you go type in Deja Vu Gaming or Clash of Clans, however you're going to search it in a YouTube search bar, but you'll find his channel. He is the current leader of Stick and Ball, or Sticks and Ball, and he also plays with me in WHF. So he's a great guy, great YouTuber. His channel's awesome. So if you're ever looking for something, he does a lot of streams as well. So if you're ever looking for anyone else other than myself, I always encourage you guys to watch as many YouTubers as possible to kind of gain as much knowledge. I'm not gonna be selfish and tell you only watch me, right? I try to bring you what I can, but at the end of the day, some people bring other things, and I don't want to discourage you from finding that. So Sticks and Ball is a very well-known clan, especially in the competitive scene, especially in the 5v5 scenes. And they're just recently bouncing back from a turnover in leadership and stuff. So now is a great time to kind of get on board that train. And like I said, if you're looking for a great content coverage of a great clan, Deja Vu Gaming, go check them out, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about how we smashed his base here. So as you can see, we're using the 5 zaps. He's coming in with 1 rage, 1 heal, 2 freezes, and a poison, obviously the earthquake. And we're going to kind of see how he lays it out here, because as you can see, he's got the triple inferno, 2 of them being multis, 1 single, and a double scatter shot right in the town hall. Now the CC does not lure when you're killing these heroes. So let's see how Swizz goes ahead and approaches this. Obviously, he's not going to be zapping the CC. So let's see where he opens up the base. And yeah, I mean, I know the outcome of this attack. I just kind of, it's not really a hybrid. It's more with the miners, but he does bring hogs in the siege barracks, so it kind of turns into a hybrid. Now, I don't think that was intentional, activating the town hall, but it's not going to end up being a very big deal. But you can see what he's doing right now is by zapping those 2 infernos and that scatter shot, his queen is pretty much safe along this whole walk from 9 to 6 o'clock. And as you can see with these compartments here, let me see. As you can see with these compartments here, he's pretty much trying to slim the base up to just be this wide, right? So even though he's using just the miners, the reason why he's using just the miners is because, again, I always tell people in all my videos, pretty much, if you're going to be going through defenses, especially 3 heroes, but if you're going to be going through defense after defense after defense all the way through the base, and everything is like not a storage, and it, everything is relatively of equal value. I'm talking about as far as like expos, scatter shots, infernos. Like, you're not really dealing with a lot of trash buildings or anything like that. Then getting those hogs to go in front of those miners isn't really going to benefit you like it would on a hybrid, because the goal is to keep everything kind of working together, and that's what he's going to do with these miners. So the miners are going to walk through this base pretty much entirely in one huge wave, and because they're targeting like at this point the hogs would have already started pathing this way, right? And the miners are still back here. So that's why he chose to go with the all miners. Everything's staying together, even with his royal champ. And then also the royal champ on a miner hit is less crucial as far as keeping going with the actual miner part. Now, again, this is very much similar to a hybrid because he does have the hogs, but notice with these hogs, because he delayed them so much while that early trash went down, everything is staying online as he's hitting this base. So he's getting into all these defenses at the same time with his hogs and with his miners. Now the hogs, because there's only 9 of them, do end up petering out, but they did provide enough tanking for Swizz to go ahead and get through the majority of this base. So he gets a pretty good split here. A couple miners going on a DE storage. Going to put a sneaky gob in there. And he still has 1 party whiz. Guys, if you are not using party whizzes in your army comp, you are doing it wrong. Unless you're in a league for some reason, like some of the leagues out there that say you shouldn't use them. I totally disagree. I think party wizards are a great addition to the game. I don't know why Supercell would add super witches and not party wizards. So what are you going to do about it though, right? So Swizz, really nice job. Again, make sure you check out Deja Vu Gaming. He's a really good YouTuber, really good buddy of mine. So check him out. And I just take. Sorry guys, Discord. All right, in the next hit, these guys triple me too. So very nice job to him. Let's see how many defenses I had. 2, not good. All right, so next one is gonna be for me. Now we're gonna break this one down because me and Charlie came up with this plan together. So I'm gonna kind of walk through exactly. Matter of fact, you know what? I got a better idea. What I'm gonna do is show you the fail, and Evil is gonna hate me for showing this. But I'm gonna show you the fail on this base, and I'm gonna show you my fixes to it. So, spoiler alert, we're using hybrid here, and this is more of a traditional hybrid. Now, Evil's gonna come in with the battle blimp, And I am just going to go ahead and pause so you can see our original plan, right? So the original plan for this base that I was considering was charging in like this, letting the queen kind of clear all this area, because I know that as long as you make a decent funnel here, the queen will bounce in and then start walking this way. Right now, my idea was to funnel this off with 2 loons and then do a wall break here. Queen would wrap in, take the town hall, and then walk this way, right? And along the way, she would clear everything here. Now, this is kind of risky because you're dragging the healers in front of this town hall, so you're gonna have to use at least 1 freeze here, right? And that's kind of risky on its own because you don't know what kind of traps are in there. So that was my original plan for the queen charge. And then, of course, use the king and the siege barracks to like run this way, and then hybrid into the king here. And then hybrid would kind of take this slim path while the queen is doing her wrap around here. And everything kind of meets up here in the core, and then the hogs go to this inferno at top. So that was the original idea, right? And then Charlie came up with a really good change. He said, hey, siege barracks isn't going to get a ton of value out there. It's kind of risky on the queen charge. What if you funnel the 6 o'clock area, send in a battle blimp to get the town hall? Just you're going to have to use that freeze whether you charge or not. So use that freeze to stop this sweeper, because the sweeper is pointed directly at this town hall, and then walk the queen this way so that she wraps into this channel. Then use the king to work this way and then hybrid in. That way, worst case scenario, like the CC is obviously late on this base. So the CC pops out and you have a healer swap onto the hybrid. Well, worst case scenario is your queen deals with the CC as she's dying, and your hybrid keeps going. Or the hound goes over here to your hybrid, and your queen keeps going, and the hybrid ends up killing like the archers or the goblins or the headhunters, whatever's in there, right? So it's just a lot more powerful because you don't really need to send in a ton of troops, or you don't need to waste a lot of time in the beginning, right? If you just get the queen to walk in this way, you can go ahead and like almost immediately start with the hybrid. And there's going to be a couple key changes. That's why I want to show the fail. There's going to be a couple key changes that I did to make this successful. And you're going to see one right here. So he gets a good freeze on that sweeper. And what he didn't account for is that giant bomb. So he brought in your traditional Yeti, Valk, and Barbarian. And it's going to come up just short of getting the Town Hall. Now, a giant bomb is detrimental because actually he brought in a Yeti and like a couple sneaky gobs. But I'm going to show you the right composition for when there is a giant bomb spot in front of the Town Hall, how to deal with that. But anyway, gets his queen down. Now, because these buildings here didn't go down, it's going to make it really awkward for his queen charge. Puts down the wizard, and for some reason that expo was still in range. Made absolutely no sense, but he gets a miner down and just go ahead and break that funnel. And you're going to see he's like 1 second late on this initial rage, and that Tesla pops, and it's just going to end up being too much for his queen. Now she's going to phase, and this is what made me realize that the plan would work, because if he was a little bit sooner on that rage, his queen wouldn't need a pop ability, and she's going to make it through this whole compartment. Even losing the healer, that's Sam right there. So he gets another rage down for his queen. And right now she's fighting 2 expos, a scatter shot, and a sweeper, and she's still going to survive. So that showed me that the queen charge is very possible, even going through that channel right there. Now another change I saw that needed to be made was he dropped his hogs in very soon on the hybrid while his miners were still working on the BK over here. So he sends in a headhunter who's going to deal with this enemy queen, but his miners are still back here, and he's lost almost all his hogs at this point. So the hogs and the miners need to work together. So I'm going to make a change that kind of solves that. But look at this queen. Queen's still up. Doesn't even have to use the 3rd rage for. So he pretty much swagged the ability because it was, kind of wasted where it was used, because he used the rage and the ability at the same time. And he's going to get very close. King wrapped all the way around the base. Going to die out up here. RC gets locked on by the single. Almost gets a single down and kept going. Honestly, if that single would have went down, this would have been a lot closer, because he still has a good group of miners here. He should have used that poison on the skellies, but not a huge deal. Almost gets the Inferno with that loon, comes up just short, and he's going to end up time failing here. Well, not time failing, but just all out failing. So based on what we just saw, I'm going to go ahead and go over the changes that I made to the attack and kind of show why it became a 3-star. So the first thing I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to get the funnel here and here with loons and a baby dragon. But in this blimp, I'm gonna be bringing an ice golem, 5 barbarians, 5 sneaky goblins, and 2 Coco Loons, right? So basically the way it works is the ice golem pops out, then the 5 barbarians pop out. That gives enough time as the barbarians pop out one at a time, like boom, 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 for giant bombs and small bombs to trigger and go off without your sneaky gobs having come out of the blimp yet. All right, so when you drop, they drop one at a time. So ice golem, barbarian, 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 sneaky gob kind of thing, right? So that time allows you enough time to, even if there is a giant bomb or a small bomb, you will get the kill. Now, the 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 part that sucks about that is obviously with the Yetis, you get more defenses and stuff down around the town hall, but it's safer to get the town hall so you guarantee it. So if there's a double giant, or if there's a giant bomb spot or a bunch of regular bomb spots, it's always better to play safe. And that goes the same thing with lava hounds, right? So if you bring a lava hound and 5 sneaky goblins and there's bomb spots, there's a high possibility that your lava hound is not going, or your goblins are not going to kill the town hall because everyone is defending with the bombs now. So the way you counter that is you use something like a dragon, 6 barbarians, bunch of super gobs, and like 2 minions or whatever. And basically the way it works is the dragon pops out, then the barbarian, 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 then the super gobs, and then the 2 loons or the minions or whatever that you have in there. And it's just gonna buy you time, right? So you need those single space troops, at least 5 of them, maybe 6, just to buy your super goblins some time to pop out of the CC. All right. So anyway, that's the first change I'm gonna be making. So I'll clear this. Second change I'm gonna be making is I am going to start the queen just like he did, pretty much the exact same spot. I'm gonna float a Coco Loon kind of from this direction into this cannon air defense because I want that seeking air mine. Like I want that seeking air mine really bad. I'm also gonna get these 2 buildings down, and it's gonna be pretty much just like the fact that the blimp went better and the baby drag. I'm using a couple more loons to do the funnel, so those buildings are gonna end up going down. And then I am going to funnel, or the funnel is going to be just a little bit better, right? So the queen's going to end up doing her wrapping thing, and because these buildings here are all going to be down, she's not going to turn back in for the town hall because the town hall is going to be down as well. She's going to come into this air defense and then just bounce around this corner, right? So that's the queen, and that's the changes I made on that. Now, if this builder hut and this or Giga Inferno were still up, the queen would still bounce in. So I needed those buildings all down, including the bomb tower, and that's kind of what made the queen take this path that she took. Now the second change I'm going to make is I'm going to drop the king in the same spot. He's going to do the same thing. I am going to drop my miners in, and then I am going to drop my warden, and then like a headhunter or 2 in for the enemy king. And I'm going to wait until the miners have cleared everything behind or in front of the king. And that's when I'm going to start my hogs. That way, as the miners are clearing this next layer, the hogs are going to be going in here, and the hogs and miners are going to meet right on top of the queen, along with that headhunter, and they're going to just keep pushing this way, right? So that's the goal for the change on the hybrid. And at the same time that that's happening, the queen is going to be coming around the corner, and that's when the CC is going to be pulling. So the queen and the hybrid should be around here as the CC comes out. Now, what that's going to end up doing is I'm going to have to push, all my, sorry, that Discord message knocked my pen off. My Discord's been crazy the last couple of days. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I know my wife is not happy about it. But it's all good. Part of being a clan leader, right? So king's going to do pretty much the same thing. And then the hybrid's going to be going this way. And the queen's going to be coming this way. And this is basically what I want to see, right? I want to see the hybrid kind of wrap this way and the queen push this way. Now, I was worried about time down here, but I just figured if I got things moving quick enough that I would get this, this loop taken care of. It would be very difficult to take care of this wizard tower and this mortar and this archer tower with few enough troop space to make it to where I had enough to get through the rest of the base. So the goal on this was just move, 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 and hopefully you don't time fail. So let's check out the replay and see how it worked. I went a little bit smaller with the hybrid here. So you're going to see I put down 1 loon, I noticed that there was no SAMs, but that loon was actually more to just weaken these buildings. It wasn't actually a tank for a SAM. I knew the Blint would make it, but there's that combination right there, right? Sneaky Gobs get it, and then boom, giant bomb goes off. But you see that loon crash killed that building, so I knew my queen was gonna come in. And then look at this loon, almost gets that. I'm gonna use a minion up here, and that early rage. Now I soaked that Seeking Airmine, so I'm not gonna lose a healer here. And the distance between the queen and these archer towers is enough that she's gonna take this step in towards the king. Now I put an ice golem down, and boom, there goes the headhunters. Now notice how patient I'm gonna be with the hogs on this. So I'm letting the miners work. Headhunters are almost done. I'm gonna get another rage down on that queen, just keep her moving. And then these headhunters are gonna just put a little bit of damage on the enemy queen before they go poof. Now, first heal was kind of wasted in my opinion. I should have let it over the bomb tower more, but it's very difficult to keep up with a queen and a hybrid all in that same spot. So I ended up catching the queen in the tome along with the hybrid, so that kind of made up for it. Now, this is the spot I was talking about where it's kind of rough because I got my hybrid like kind of split up top and my queen's doing work in the middle, but she's dealing with the CC troops. But notice the RC has kind of stayed behind all my troops dealing with the enemy hound. And now I still have queen ability and RC ability and about 12 to 13 miners still alive in the middle of the base. And that final scatter shot goes down to the queen. That last freeze, now that was a well placed spring trap right there. But I used the RC ability. RC is going to get through the single. Luckily, I mean, that was pretty close, but I think the miners would have got it anyway. And I still got like 12, 13 miners over here doing their thing. Queen, nothing's in danger for her. And I still got 2 or 3 party wizards. I just dropped my first one over there. Now, this is why party wizards are important, because this, this attack was close. So, party wizards going to do an amazing job cleaning up. They're going to keep those miners moving. And the RC is eventually going to go down. But Queen's alive, Warden's alive, and 10 miners or whatever. So that's a good adjustment, man. It's kind of just showing you guys the power of the hybrid here. That was my first hybrid triple in a while. I haven't done hybrid in a long time. I've been doing a lot of hogs or a lot of Lalo. So that was nice to get back into it. Really good plan from Charlie. Charlie had a great war. I think Charlie 6-pack this war actually. Almost 6-pack. Charlie stole my plan on one of these bases and he like crushed it. So I don't feel bad about taking his plan on that one. But yeah, guys. Oh, Nick just tripled my base in FC. Not good. All right, guys. Well, like I said, I apologize for the absence. Like I said, I've been working on. Oh, for those of you who decided to stay, I finally got a CWL streamer role, so I'll be able to stream other people's CWL wars other than my own. That will make it more beneficial because I'll be able to do more chat interaction instead of interacting with my team. And I also figured out my Discord voice chat situation. So just a little bit of stuff that PC users don't have to deal with because I have to deal with it with a Mac. And it just took a little bit of getting used to the settings and stuff. But we're all good on both fronts. So I'll be streaming more wars that I am not in. And I'm also going to be able to show you the voice chat on Discord of the wars that I am in. So that's all great. But like I said, I appreciate you guys for kind of hanging tough. I know I've been getting some DMs asking, where's the content? What are you doing? Are you quitting? No, I'm not quitting. It's just been a very busy week. And I appreciate you guys kind of standing by and waiting for me. So a lot of good things in the work for the clan. And that's what I'm all about. I'm less about my YouTube channel than I am about the success of my clan. And that's what's important. So hope you guys can understand that. And I promise to keep bringing you more content. And keep it locked because it's going to be a very fun season. All right, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with your clanmates, share with your friends. And if you're interested in joining War Whales or Cold September, Town Hall 13, 12, or 11, get at me in Discord. My Discord link is in the description. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.